how are you? It's Shaylee. I'm so excited you're here. I made this whole entire tutorial last Sunday, and then I told you guys on Instagram, oh, I'm editing it, it'll be up soon, and about after 45 minutes of me editing it, I went completely out of focus. Kat Von D was up like that, and it kept focusing on her face instead of mine, so I had to move her. So anyways, I really liked how this makeup look turned out on Sunday, so I redid it today. Sorry if you hear my dogs walking around in here. It's just a get ready with me, kind of a chill video. I use mainly the Meet Matte Adore palette from The Balm. And so yeah, I really hope you like this. I just love how warm it is for fall. I think it's just a really pretty warm smoky eye, and I've been doing so many bold lips with barely any eyeshadow, so I kind of wanted to switch things up. So if you want to see how to get your makeup like this, just keep watching. So I'm going to start by priming my eyes with this MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So this is just going to help us have a base to work with so that our eyeshadow stays on really well, and I'm just putting this on with a Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush. So I'm gonna go in with a shimmery lid color, but first I'm gonna do some mattes in the crease, and The Balm sent me this a while ago and I was so happy and excited to try it. It's called the Meet Matte Adore palette. So first I'm gonna go in with Matte Bernard, the second color over. It's just like a skin tone. I already put some of it on, I forgot to tell you guys though. And I'm trying to be a little bit more controlled than the last video. Oh my gosh, my last tutorial, I was like slopping this everywhere, like so messily, and I didn't even realize till I watch it back when I'm editing it. I'm like, I don't look like I know what I'm doing at all, so I'm trying to be a little bit more controlled this video. So now I'm gonna go in with that Matte Jones color, that camel shade. I love it. I'm gonna use a skinny 224. I know I said that kind of weird, but there's different ones. Like once you have a couple of the same brush, you realize, like, see how this one's skinnier? So I have certain ones in my collection that I like for certain things. So just get your skinniest blending brush and take that camel color, and we're gonna do our crease with this color. Start on that outer corner and then just kind of like trace out where your eye socket is, so right there in the crease. And I'm taking this all the way in because I have a lot of room. If you don't have this much lid space, you know, or you have really close set eyes, keep it kind of toward the outer corner, but because I have so much room to fill up, I'm taking this all the way in because I want it to look really smoky. Another thing too is, since we're gonna do a dark color on the eyelid, if you get it all the way in there, even if you don't do it too much, try to get a little because it'll help the lid shade blend out easier too. Okay, now I want to go in and add some depth on the outer corner. We're probably going to cover it up with the sparkle anyway, but I'm going to add some of this Matt Williams dark brown chocolatey color. I'm doing that with a smaller brush. This is a M433 from Morphe. It's the same thing as like a 217 from MAC. And I'm just gonna kind of pat that on this outer corner until I feel like I'm happy with it, and then blend it up into the outer part of this crease. Now I'm gonna go in with this teeny tiny brush. I know I'm being annoying and using 1,000 brushes, but like I said, I'm just telling you what I'm doing. So because I know I'm gonna bring that lid color all the way in here, I'm just gonna put a tiny bit of this dark brown all the way in. It just helps that lid shade fade out so you don't get like a crazy cut crease line if you want it to be more blown out and smoky. Okay, so when I was wearing the look in my advice video and when I did the tutorial originally, I used this color. It's called, is it focusing? There we go. It's called Deeply Dashing by MAC, and it's a pressed pigment, but it's discontinued, and so I grabbed this color from Urban Decay. This is called Diamond Dog, and I feel like it's super similar, like they're very close. So see, they're really close. So anyways, I'm just gonna use the MAC one since that's what I wore the other day. So just get whatever one you want to use on your brush and spray it with some Fix Plus so it'll be sparklier and more metallic. And I'm putting this on with a 242 from MAC. It's a flat synthetic brush, and it's the best for these sparkly shadows. In fact, I think you're supposed to use your finger for these MAC ones, but I always like a brush because I feel like I have more control. I'm not like blobbing it everywhere. Isn't that so pretty? The sparkle, I love it. Okay, so once you get that on there, I like to kind of just spray myself again just to get it to set. Just gonna let that dry for a minute. And you definitely want to do your eyes first, by the way, like we're doing, because look at all this fallout when you use sparkly stuff. And I already went into and moisturized my skin with my favorite moisturizer from Dermalogica. It's sitting over there, otherwise I'd show you, but it's the Intensive Moisture Balance. It's my favorite. Okay, so now that that's dry, go back with your tiniest little brush and just kind of soften that line right where your lid meets the crease. Because you don't want it to be harsh. You know, you never see girls anymore. I mean, I don't know if you ever did, but when you look at like red carpet looks, they never have lines that are really abrupt. It's all just like smoky. I love it. So that's kind of the makeup I've been doing lately because I've been noticing that. It's just that lived in look almost. Okay, and I'm gonna go back with a little bit bigger brush. You guys, I'm making things complicated just because all these are sitting here. But it just helps you blend. Everything looks faded out, you know? Okay, so since I'm gonna go in with some pretty bold lashes, I want to add some liner. You can totally skip it. I'm just gonna use my favorite gel liner from Anastasia. It's called Jet, and it's actually a cream color. So once you have your line, you can totally wing it out. You can do whatever you wanna do. I'm not gonna do a wing today. I'm just gonna end it. So what you do to do that is you just kind of make it the thinnest right on the corner. And I'm just gonna use a 212 from MAC. It's a flat skinny brush. And I'm just kind of running it around the edges because again, I just like everything really smoky and blended out lately. And it's kind of like you can be lazy because you're just making it look messy looking almost on purpose. Okay, now I'm just gonna pop on some mascara and curl my eyelashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that your mascara's on, you can be done here or you can add lashes. I'm gonna add these. They are called number 47 Harper from Red Cherry. I like them a lot because they remind me of MAC number 3, I think it is. But they're obviously way cheaper. These are like $2.75. Put one of my songs on to get these lashes on. She wanna make them leave the family. She's trying to live a life so fancy. She wanna pull up in a Bentley. She ain't got time for loving. You even told her husband. She'd rather die in the club when she's 6 feet under. Our lashes are on. Okay, now we're moving on to our skin for a minute. We will come back to the eyes to do the under eye, but I'm just popping this Dermalogica primer on right in the middle kind of my face where I have pores and things like that because this is a smoothing Hydra Blur primer. I've really been liking it. I've been using it for probably like 2 weeks now and it does blur everything out a little bit. And then Amazing Cosmetics just sent me this like yesterday. It's called the Illuminate Primer Highlighter and Glow. So I didn't use this in the first tutorial, but who cares? You guys didn't see that. So I'm gonna use it now just to try it out. So I'm just gonna put this more like on my cheeks, on my forehead, not right here basically. So yeah, I just went and saw The Weeknd in concert like 2 weeks ago with my sister and her boyfriend and my best friend Kelsey, and it was so fun. But now I've been listening to The Weeknd for like 2 weeks straight. That's all I've been listening to. It looks nice and glowy. So for foundation, we're gonna go in with Matchmaster from MAC. I haven't used this in forever, and it used to be one of my favorites, and I just saw it sitting in my drawer today, so I'm gonna grab it and use it. And I'm just putting this on with a brush from Real Techniques. This is called the Sculpting Brush. So Matchmaster, they only have 12 shades because it has a technology in it to blur to match your skin tone. And so this is a really good one to have if you feel like you kind of change a little bit, like obviously not a lot, but if you go inside and outside and you feel like your skin's always a couple shades different, it's a really good one to have because it'll adjust to your skin tone. Now I'm just going in with a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. I feel like this stuff is so thick. I don't know how people use so much. You watch them and they like paint it all over right here. Oh my god. I barely ever wear this much makeup on my face anymore, you guys, so I always feel like a cake face. I used to do this like regularly every single day when I was working at MAC. It's so crazy how little I wear makeup now just because I'm at school or I'm working from home. So it's like, I'm not gonna get up an hour early to put on all this makeup. But I sure do love the way it looks when I put it on. And now I'm just gonna go in with this Wet n Wild contouring palette in Dulce de Leche. And I'm just setting under my eyes with that with, this is a Real Technique, or no it's not, this is a Sonia Kashuk brush out of that new set I just got. Someone was telling me they already saw it on sale, which is crazy because I feel like I just bought these, but I like quite a few of the brushes out of this set. Then to set the whole rest of my face, I'm gonna use this MAC powder. It's the Loose Studio Fix. Okay, at this point I feel like I just have so much stuff on my face. I think just because I'm not so used to it all the time anymore. So just, you know, do a misting of hydration, and then we're gonna go in and pile a bunch more stuff on, like bronzer and blush and highlight. I feel like when you're breaking out right here, no matter what you do, your bronzer just looks like shit right there. Like it just looks so bad and choppy when you have breakouts right there. Ah! That's okay, we'll just wear our hair like that. No one will ever know. Hi, Rosie girl. Hi, baby girl. Please don't bump any of my lights. Oh my god. Mama's almost done, and then we will play or something. I got her this new toy and she's obsessed. Like, she falls asleep with it in her mouth. It's so hilarious. So I'm kind of gonna mix these two together. It's Infatuation and Bliss from Makeup Geek. One's just a little light and one's a little dark. So, you know, just grab your favorite peachy warm blush. And I'm kind of putting on a lot of blush just because I know we're gonna be doing a really light nudie lip. Okay, now I'm gonna go back and do the underneath part of my eyes. So I'm gonna go back and do kind of just the same steps we already did with that Meet Matador palette. Smoke out your lash line, ladies. I don't know why everyone's so scared to. Seriously, like, I would say that's 90% of the time if someone wants me to fix their makeup, like if I do it and they want to change anything, they're like, oh, can you make it a little bit less smoky and dark underneath? And I don't know why, it just makes your eyes look so pretty and bigger. So I'm just going in with Matte Bernard, again, that first color we used in the very highest part of our crease on the top. And I'm just doing this with that same M433 from Morphe. And, you know, just getting some color down. Now I'm gonna go in with Matte Jones again, the camel color, and do the same thing. On me, I feel like I have to kind of do this just because it's so high up, because I have so much room that it needs to go down too. I like it on people even with small eyes. I think it looks so pretty. Especially when you have these big old eyelashes on. You know, it's like balance. You gotta balance the bottom. And when you come around here, you know, make sure you're connecting this outer part. So it's kind of like a V shape out here. Okay, now I'm gonna line the inner waterline area real quick with Teddy from MAC. It's just a sparkly brown and it's a kohl pencil. So it's really great because you can kind of smudge it down. Warm up, Teddy. Okay, and then after I put that Teddy in, I'm gonna go back and smoke it out with this little Sonia Keshik brush. And again, using that darkest brown. And you just wanna keep this like up closest to the waterline. My eyes are starting to water right here on the corners, so if it gets kind of weird looking, I'm so sorry. And usually I only put like one coat on the bottom, but I'm putting two today just so they get a little more chunky, like the top. Since our top lashes are so piecey, that way it kind of mimics that. And my eyebrows, you guys, I mean, you can see they kind of got covered up with makeup, but when I don't have any makeup on, they are like perfect because they are microbladed by my friend Chelsea. I'm gonna make a video and share with you guys all the details. I just need to find one of the SIM cards that my first microblading experience is on. So yeah, I just need to clean my room and find that. So since I have so much going on, like eyeshadow wise, mascara, lashes, I am gonna fill them in and darken them. And just because I put full coverage foundation on, it kind of got all over the place. So I'm just taking my Anastasia brow definer and I'm gonna line the bottom and then kind of like the arch area and just pull it through and make it look nice and defined. The great thing though is even though I'm having to fill them in, when they're microbladed, they're the perfect shape. So I literally just trace everything she did, you know? It's seriously one of the best things I've done, you guys. I know that sounds dramatic, but if you're into makeup and if you like getting ready and stuff like that, it just makes your mornings so much faster and easier. See, it just looks better with a drawn on eyebrow when you have so much makeup on. See, that kind of looks unfinished. Okay, and then right in front, I love this brow definer because of the shape. So what I do is I take the littlest part and I put that on the bottom and go up. And this is how I draw little hairs, which look really natural if your real hairs grow up in front like that, like mine do. And then just kind of comb it through so it blends it and it's a little bit more natural looking. Natural, we're so natural over here. Okay, then once the shape of your brows is all good, just take some clear brow gel, run it through. I like this because it helps blend the color you put in there, but it also obviously sets the brow so it stays in place all day. So now I'm going to line my lips. I'm using Strip Down from MAC, and I'm overlining a lot on the top. Okay, so once you have your lip liner on, now you can go with any nude. I'm going to mix two really old school products I have just because I like this kind of like camel-y. Let me add a little bit more actually. That Matte Bernard color, I love how that camel like peeks out. So I kind of, and we did like orangey peachy cheeks, so I kind of want to do like an orange nude lip. So I'm gonna try to kind of make one. The other day I just used Cherish from MAC. This is what I was wearing. It's just like a really pretty nude. I love this color so much. But today I want it to be more orangey. So I pulled out these really old what are these called? Lime Crime lipsticks. And I'm gonna use this orange one. It's legit orange. It's called Cosmo Pop. And it looks crazy right now, right? But then I'm gonna go over it with a nuder one. It's called Coquette. Oh, these lipsticks are old. This is all broken. See, Cherish is still really close. It just has more like pink, like mauve-y underneath of it, and I wanted more orangey under it. So that's why I did it. I'm just being high maintenance about it because I have 1,000 lipsticks, you know. Obviously, any nude will be beautiful. And then even just because this is sitting here, I'm gonna put a little bit of that in the middle. This is called Kimberly. Kylie Cosmetics and Kim K. So while I have you zoomed in, I'm gonna line over top of my eyeliner again, just because some of that glitter fell out on it. This is by The Balm. It's called Schwing. It's just a really black liner, so I'm just going over all that glitter fallout and all that glue and covering it all up. So last but not least, we're gonna highlight. This is the Kylie highlight, like loose highlighter things. This one's called Santorini. I got these obviously in summer when they launched, and I just haven't even used these at all. They're really pretty. Like, look, they're so pretty. I just don't use like a vibrant highlight that much anymore, like a really bright one. I'll just use kind of like the Hourglass powders or something soft. Okay, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys like it. I'm just gonna set my face real quick with this Infallible Pro Matte Makeup Extender from L'Oreal. And then you are done. Like I said, I hope you guys really like it. I really liked it, so that's why I redid this whole video. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you want to see next. I was wanting to do a tutorial with the Urban Decay Naked, what's that orange one? This one, the Naked Heat. I've been wanting to do a look with this just because it's so pretty. So yeah, let me know whatever you guys want to see. Obviously these videos are for you, so let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you soon. Bye.